Sun is high in the sky, temps are up there. Now that we got that cob layer done, it's time to start prepping for laying bags on top of it. Behold, it's a box. I think this could be the answer to our problems. Always an adventure around here, I suppose. You have got to see this temperature difference. It is crazy. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Green Dream Project. Jim here. Now, if you don't know, my wife and I are building our own Earthbag dome off-grid out here in the Arizona desert. So we haven't had a hot day like this in a while, and it might be the last really hot day of the summer. Temps close to 100 degrees. We're actually kind of curious to see what the temperature in the room below is. And granted, this dome isn't quite finished, but let's just see what we can see. See how the temps are right now. Okay, so it is 98 degrees outside. Inside the dome, we're reading, I don't know, this could change. It could get a little higher. Honestly, I think it's probably close to 98 in here. Really, all this is providing is like a little bit of shade right now. But right now, we're reading about 94.5 degrees. So I'm gonna put this down here. There it goes. Actually, I can feel cold air coming from there. Compared, put your hand over here, you can kind of feel it.
It's starting to go down. It says 92.
So now we're about to start moving up on this build. We got that cob layer done, but we want to start building up from there. We're going back to bags now, especially after hauling all that cob all the way up to the top of that wall. But we definitely need a better DDS system, dirt delivery system, DDS. So I have a plan in mind, and it involves this little hoist system, a couple of pulleys, a hook. I think this could be the answer to our problems. I just got to get it set up and then build a box to use with it. I think this should be pretty simple to put together. This is the top pulley. I'm gonna have to put it through here, then to the bottom one. Anyway, I think I got it. This might just work. All right, so I finally got my DDS box made. DDS, Dirt Delivery System. I'm gonna show you what I got so far. Behold, it's a box. It's just some of the leftover OSB from some of those platforms I had on the Earthbag wall. I just found this little piece of paneling from Grace's deck. Grace is Jessica's aunt. She used to live with us for a little while out here until she moved on to bigger, better things. She had a deck built out here that had to all come down, but I still have a little piece to remember it by. But there's some design things I had to take into consideration with this box. It's a specially designed box. So it's just a really simple box. It should be able to fit approximately 18 cans, but should be more than enough to fill one bag, maybe start another. And then I have just a couple of eye hooks on the back. It was very, very nice. Someone sent us some of these eye hooks, but hopefully this will work. If this works, I think it'll be a much easier system of getting dirt, and I think we can probably do this almost all the way to the top. All right, so now that we got it over here, I'll just put the ladder in the configuration we need, and then we'll do a couple of dry runs. We'll try and send it up without any cans, and then we'll try and fill this thing up, load it up, and send it up and see how that works. Well, man, I was really hoping that this would have worked out okay. I was really hoping this was the answer, but I think this is failure attempt number one.
I feel like we're onto something with this,
Yeah, I think it has possibilities.
but it definitely needs more work.
I need to come up with something quick though. We got to start building on this again pretty soon. I got to get the pole compass up there. That shouldn't be too hard. I'll just put it in there, fasten it down, but we want to start building again on this dome quick. I'd like to start building again this upcoming week, but we'll see. We got to find a way to get the dirt up there. Stay tuned. We're going to have to go with Mark II. DDS Mark II. Yeah, be careful. Always an adventure around here, I suppose. So, I caught it, and I'm gonna release it. Now, I know it's an unpopular thing. I always get a lot of flack every time I do it. People are like, just kill it, or they're territorial, and if you take them outside of that territory, they're gonna die. But my thinking is, get it someplace out of the way. There is a chance maybe it'll die, but it's a chance that it might live. If you kill it, there's no chance it might live, right? Right now on the temperature gauge we're reading 82.4, which is about 13 degrees cooler than the ambient temperature in here. But this of course is probably about 7 feet underground. So let's pull this back up and let's see what the actual thermometer is reading. Oh. 82.2, so just a little cooler than what was in there.
Stay away from rattlesnakes.
This dome is now 10 feet high, but we have to go 10 feet higher still, at least. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm prepping to start going up that extra 10 feet. Now that we got that cob layer done, it's time to start prepping for laying bags on top of it. All right, so this post I got up here is 12 feet high. I don't need quite that much height. I'm gonna cut a bunch of that off so that it's 6 inches above the joist that I have up there. Then I'm gonna drill a hole inside so I can put my center pole back in there. All right, got that center post cut. Look at that, that's the hole I originally put in there when I thought I could just put the pole right up at the top. Now I gotta put another hole in that post. That's okay, nice cool little souvenir. Souvenir of our center post. All right, now that I got that center post cut, time to do a little drilling. Never mind the rocks on the ground, you don't see that. Or maybe you do. Probably by the time you watch this, you might know what that's all about. We're going into the dome. Oh. Got to watch your head. Gotta watch my head. I'm just gonna drill the hole where the pole compass is gonna go. Might be a day or two, might be a little bit before we get out here laying bags, so I'll get that pole in right when we start doing that. So I was gone for the morning, had to run an errand, but I'm back now. It's the afternoon, sun is high in the sky, temps are up there. It is 95 inside this dome right now, 95 degrees. We kept that thermometer down there all night, so it got a chance to drop to more accurately to the temperature that's down there. You have got to see this temperature difference. It is crazy. Now remember, this dome isn't finished. This floor isn't insulated, so it's just OSB on top of this underground room, and the temperature difference is startling. 95 up here, it's just below 75 degrees down there. 20-degree difference. This was, when I came in here before, this was reading 95, but it just went up to 75 degrees, so almost a near 20-degree difference. So I'm glad we got a chance to take this temperature down in that room below. I've been curious about that for a while. Now obviously it's gonna be a little different now because obviously the dome isn't finished. It's just OSB over the room, so there's no kind of insulation underneath that. And I was surprised at how well it's doing, even as it is. The temperature remained pretty stable from low to mid 70s.
And the temperature outside was almost 100 degrees.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait until the house is finished, when the dome is done and the house is finished. And I think we'll see temperatures even cooler than that consistently. I think that's going to be perfect for sleeping. I tell you, I can't wait. I think it'll be quiet, cool, perfect temperature for me for sleeping. I don't know how you feel about it.
Oh, with some blankets, should be fine.
She'll be wrapped up pretty tight if it gets below 70 in there. And what about Jessica's drawing? Amazing, am I right? Man, you do phenomenal work. That drawing turned out amazing. I think you said you're taking a break from the drawings for a little bit, right?
Well, I'm thinking of possibly taking like a few more orders. I might leave that up there for this month. And then I think I might need a break. Obviously, we're working on the house and we have some other big plans coming up soon that I kind of want to be able to focus on more.
So stay tuned for that. If you like rattlesnakes and failed hoists, give this video a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up for her drawing. And then we are going to get this figured out. We're going to be able to get dirt all the way up to the top, and then we are going to start building again. Coming up real soon. Let's finish this dome, y'all. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye.